Ladies and gentlemen, today I will be presenting you, fresh out of the oven, the new leaked screenshots for the new expansion. Now, as you guys know or may not know, the new DLC with the 4 new variant Civs has been announced at Gamescom, and my wife, Whammon, is there right now. And apparently, I didn't even know this is going to be a thing, but you can play the DLC there, you can play the new Civs, you can play the new mode, and everything else. And I got some secret information. I got some pictures that Marika sent me, and I'm about to show them to you. So I need you to strap up, boot up, and I need you to pay attention because this is all real. Let's get into it. So obviously the screenshots are not like from PC. She took phone and sent me screenshots, but here we are. I'm super excited to show them to you. And if you look at the top, these are all the screenshots that I'm going to be showing you guys. Is that okay? Won't Beasty have problems? Well, I checked. Okay, Whammon asked the developers and they said it's okay. I mean, it's literally, guys, it's playable at Gamescom. Like anyone can go there and play AoE 4 with new Civs. So obviously it's public, right? But I did ask, and Whammon did ask in advance, so it's all good. So here we go. This is for the new mode called Crucible, okay? So obviously some of the things were announced, but we have some more details, some more screenshots and what's going on and so on and so forth. So the way Crucible works, okay? We saw this from trailers, from screenshots. There's gonna be 4 maps, okay? Basically what you're supposed to do is defend your wonder, right? And the waves or units are coming. You can play any of the civilizations. We saw there's going to be like a high score type of thing. I think there's like 8 or 9 8 or 9 difficulties. And apparently the difficulties are very difficult. Like they're not like historical battles where it's like conquer mode and then I did it in the first try. It's hard, okay? So the way it's going to work is every time you play a Crucible match, you get experience. You get like experience points. Kind of like, you know, when you finish a match in AoE 4, you get experience points and you level up right here. The same thing is going to apply for the Crucible, where when you finish a match, you will get these points right here. These, look at this like a talent tree that you put in before game. So this is not something you do in, like once you load it into the game. These are perks outside of the game. I think they're called perks. It says here perks, so I'm assuming they're perks. So basically, let's say you do a mission, you get 200, and now you can pick upgrades that are going to be included in all your Crucible games. So, for example, you can see this one has 3 levels, so 0 stars. So, greater rations. Each level increases the health of all units by 10%. So I'm assuming it's 10, 20, 30, right? So basically, if you have 600 of the points, you buy it, and now you have 1 star, which means all your units in all the matches you're playing in the Crucible will have 10% extra HP, okay? So that's how that works. And there's a lot of these. We saw from screenshots, I'm assuming there's between 16 and 20 different of these. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the ones that Marika has sent to me, and you can see some of them have only like, you can only upgrade them twice, some of them you can upgrade 5 times, 3 times, this one is 3 times, and so on and so forth. So the goal of these Crucibles are, like you start at easier levels, right? And then you complete them, you get experience, and then if you're Pepega, you know, maybe you're not as good, you can use these, you can buy these perks to upgrade your army, economy, whatever, and then you can do higher and higher difficulties. So it's a progression, and from what I've been told, this is not like you're gonna finish one mission and upgrade 10 things. Like it's a progression thing, okay? Like I don't know the number, but you're probably going to be needing to play like 100 plus in order to unlock all of them, okay? So, yeah. You guys hyped for that? I think that's really fucking cool. Like, again, this is something I wanted for this game for so fucking long. because I think this has the chance to have a really good replayable content. Population boom. Now this is not it's not the same screenshot. Each level, this is the one. Okay, so this one you can't see in the screenshot. This one is right here, population boom. Each level increases your maximum population by 10, which means that if you upgrade it fully, your max pop will be 250 supply. Now, one thing you will notice is some are different costs, okay? So this one that increases the health of your units is 600 to buy. This one is 800 because it increases your max pop, so I guess it's more value, although 10% HP in your whole army may be more value, I'm not sure. So yeah, we have that one. And if you look right here underneath, you can refund, which means, let's say you're Joe Schmo 69, right? And you go, you know what? I want HP on my units. And you upgrade HP 3 times. And you play and you're like, fuck, I don't want that. I want more economy. You can probably just refund and then pick something else. So you can remove points like untalent, I don't know how you want to call it, and then put your points somewhere else or buy different perks, which is, I think, really cool because like maybe if you play, I don't know, China, you want more workers, but if you play some other civs, you want more HP and so on and so forth. So that's the population boom. Then we have bonus boon. Now, these things are called perks. Bonus boon. Gain 1 additional boon at the start of the match. And you can only upgrade it once, and it costs 2,500. Now, whenever you start the game, we saw this in screenshots. When you start the game, you get the choice between 3 cards, which are called boons. So they're randomized, and they can give you like all kinds of shit, which we'll talk in a little bit more, but they can give you all kinds of shit. Now this bonus, even though it's very expensive, gives you 1 additional boon at the start of the match, and these boons can be like very good from what I've heard, like very good. Like one of the boons that I've seen in a screenshot is gain 1,000 stone, which means you can rush castle and build keep immediately, right? Or you can go double TC or triple TC, stuff like that. All right, let's go next one. Reroll. This is a 400 only. Gain 1 reroll of boons per game, which again, you get 3 boons. Maybe they all suck for your civs. So you just fucking reroll it and you go next, right? Fitted armaments. Only 2 levels, cost 600. Each level increases the armor of all units by 1, which means that if you get both of these and you play a game, from the start of the game, you will have +2 armor on all, +2 armor, range and melee on all your units, okay? I don't like to see buy. Yeah, it should be like purchase or some. Well, it's the same shit. What word would you like? Even villagers? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it says of all units. Like when you upgrade blacksmith upgrades, villagers get them too, right? Okay, here we go. You see these 5 things. You see these 5 things right here. So I was told that the moment the game starts, you get a boon. This is a boon. This is what's called a boon. With these cards. When the game starts, you get a boon. I wish we had in-game time. Then you get more boons as the game progresses. So this is a second boon. So what boons are? These are in-game. So remember, perks are outside of the game. Boons are bonuses you get in the game. Okay, can this ship shut the... Boons are things you get in-game for that match. Okay? For that match. So not for every match. You just pick it for that game you're in. So we have... Gain a group of 10 powerful heavy spearmen that require no population supply, produced at a wonder. Okay. When dealing a finishing blow, melee infantry fully heal. I mean, if it was melee units, then this would be OP as fuck on elephants. Berry bushes gain 250 more food. Villagers gather berries 100% faster. Okay. Okay. I have seen some videos from Gamescom, and I've seen some screenshots. Boons are, it seems like they are either rarity based or there are different kinds of boons. So for example, there is the basic boons, right? Which is like, let's say this one, right? You get bonus on berries, your villagers gather faster. This one is a different shade of blue. You see that? I feel like this one, maybe there's gonna be boons for economy, boons for army. Purple seems to be like an epic boon, like a maybe like a rare boon or something like that. And I know another thing, and this is something that devs mentioned in that Gamescom talk, and hear me out right now, this is very important. There's going to be boons that are both positive and negative. And they mentioned in the Gamescom talk, one of the boons that is positive and negative is you can select it that all the mining, all the gold on the map are removed from the start. So you could get this at immediately, right? All the golds on the map are removed. You cannot mine gold anymore, but you get gold per minute for the rest of the game, which I'm assuming is like 500 or 1,000 gold per minute or something like that, right? Because there's just no more gold on the map. So there are boons that are like epic, that are like really good. There are boons that are economy, boons that are army, and there's also boons that are both positive and negative. Like they give you something really good, but they take something away. Love that. I love that. I love that. You guys want to see some upgrades in the actual game? And I just want to say, I just showed you like 5 or 6 of these. There's about 16 to 20 different boons, okay? Varangian Arsenal houses advanced technology for the Macedonian Dynasty. I'ma be honest, I don't know what the fuck this is, but this should be, I mean, this is obviously for Macedonian Dynasty. And if you see the arrow here, this looks like that once you upgrade this, you unlock these upgrades. Oh, no, sorry. Varangian Arsenal is the building, right? No, you're right. That's a building. You're right. That's the building that you put next to mining camps. Yeah. That's the building you put next to mining camps. So once you build it, it costs 150. You have unique upgrades. You can see sharpening stones, something, pat something, and then something else. And you can see they have traders, poggers. Elite Cataphract. Okay, I don't think they're pink. I think this is probably a placeholder. Unique to Macedonian Dynasty. Expensive cavalry, blah, blah, blah. What do you see here? 250 silver. Now, I remember where this is from. Macedonian Dynasty, imperial landmarks. One of them produces siege like Byzantines with silver. The other one does not work like the Byzantine Palatine School. What you can do in that landmark, you can purchase cataphracts, elite cataphracts for silver. So you can either go siege that you pay for silver, or you can go for Palatine School that produces cataphracts for silver. Yeah, and apparently it's cataphracts in bulk, if I remember what the description of the thing said, but I don't know what that bulk means, like 3 or 5 or 10. How do you get silver? You get silver whenever you mine gold and stone. So this is confirmed when they were when they released the pages. So whenever you mine gold and stone, you get silver, but you can also get passive silver by having that arsenal building around mining camps, kind of like the Malian pit mines. Now the difference is, or the thing is, we don't know how much silver can you get passively, right? So this is either shit or insane, right? Okay, Jesus, that was a big screenshot. Golden Horn Tower, unique to Macedonian Dynasty. Defensive, ooh, hold the phone. Defensive building equipped with default Genoese crossbow emplacements and large line of sight. Generates batches of Macedonian Dynasty crossbowmen for free over time. Detects unit in stealth or disguises. Wait, so Golden Horn Tower is going to be a... Well, okay, I don't think it's going to be a white tower. That would be crazy. With default Genoese crossbowmen in placement. Okay, for those that don't know, Genoese crossbowmen do high base damage and bonus damage versus infantry. Okay, so I think it's safe to assume they're not going to have... It's not going to have as much line of sight as like the Chinese landmark. And I'm hoping it's not going to be like a Red Palace. And it generates only one unit, which is Macedonian Dynasty crossbowmen. So it's not like the Byzantine one where it generates different mercenaries. It seems like it just generates crossbows. Oh, is it versus melee infantry only? Okay. And the text units is... okay. So this seems like very strong, by the way. I'm just going to say it outright. Byzantine landmark, the Golden Horn Tower, is one of the best landmarks in the game. If these crossbows, even if they're regular crossbows, but it's also a keep, that's really strong. That's really strong. Yeah, that's really strong. What is, do we know? Oh, we do know. We do know right there. I was going to say, do we know what the other landmark is? Cistern of the First Hill. So Cistern is the other landmark. But they don't have cisterns. So what does it do? They do have cisterns? Runestones are new cisterns. Hippodrome Scout. Okay, chill everybody, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down in the chat. What is the H2 landmark of Macedonian Dynasty? Do we know? It's obviously Hippodrome. What is the other one? It's definitely not Grand Winery because there's no oil. Grand Silvery? Grand Minery. Okay. So this is Hippodrome. Horseman, Ridari. So we talked about these because they were in the screenshot. They do, what do they do again? They do like bonus damage versus melee or something, right? Hippodrome Scout, 100 food, 20 golds. Lightly armed. Have we ever seen this wording before? Lightly armed? Isn't it light armed? Okay, lightly armed cavalry with increased vision and damage. Comes with an aura that increases damage on torches. Able to see into stealth forest, health regeneration, high movement speed, very weak in combat. Do you see what's under it? And do you see what's under that? So scout cost is 65. This one is 100 food and 20 gold. If we follow the same pattern, that means that this is it's a Hippodrome Horseman then, and this is a Hippodrome Ridari. Oh yeah, and they do have a scout here, by the way. Right here, there's a scout. Which means that they can make regular horsemen, regular Ridari, regular scouts, but then they can make these special units too. The only thing that it says about the Hippodrome Scout is it comes with an aura that increases damage with the torches. It is possible that these two also give auras. And also this Ridari is a castle unit, but this one is in feudal age. No, yeah, these have to be unique. Yeah, I mean, they're called Hippodrome Scouts. And you can see these ones are called Hippodrome Horsemen. Probably. So these have to be unique to the Hippodrome landmark. Maybe you can only make a few for the aura? Yeah. I think this was mentioned that you can make this Ridari field through landmark. Varangian war camp. Ooh. As the Empire suffers casualties in war, so does the Emperor call forth more Varangians. Once a sufficient number of troops are lost in battle, 3 Atger, 3 Bogmado. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. 3 Bog, 2 Varangian guards on 1 Ridari will be brought to the battlefield. 50 wood. Dark Age building. Okay, let's decipher this. Okay, sorry. I was so confused just now. I was about to say, they don't have walls. Macedonian Dynasty doesn't have walls, but then I saw, it's the mode. It's a Crucible mode. I was like, wait, why don't they have walls? What the fuck? Yeah, so they don't have wall. You can't build walls in the Crucible mode. Okay, so let's think about this. What do we see? First things first, if you guys remember, this is their building, unique building that is like a tower and can produce Varangian units. You guys remember that? It doesn't just produce spearmen or whatever. It produces Varangian. It produces Atgamerer, Bog, and Ridari in this building. But you can also make archery and stables, okay? Yeah, and it costs more than it costs more than the dock, because dock is 150, I'm assuming. So this is 50 wood, Varangian war camp. So this building seems like you just want to throw it down the moment you start losing battle or losing units, trading. So like you don't need to make it in Dark Age, but you can, I guess, if you're fighting in Dark Age. So it doesn't give us any specifics, but there must be a formula for this, right? Like this is not just random. There must be a formula to it. So once a sufficient number of troops are lost in battle, 3 Adgeir, which are the light melee infantry, 3 Bog, which are the archers, 2 Varangian guards, which are Varangian guards, or 1 Ridari, which is the knight, basically, will be brought to battlefield. But we also know if you put this next to the water, you can also get galley or springled ship. So you just burn your troops and get new ones? I mean, yeah, but it's probably not 1-to-1 ratio, you know. Next one. So this is Tughlaq Dynasty. This is the Delhi variant. So we have pro scouts, woven baskets, carrying frame, and elephant harness. Now what do we need to decipher this? I'm so excited to, because I seen these earlier, but I'm so excited to show you guys these. I'm so excited because I love AA4, and I know you guys are fucking excited for this too. So obviously this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Now, what do we know about Tughlaq Dynasty? We know that they have a worker elephant where you drop off resources to, which means there is most likely no lumber camp, no mill, no mining camp, right? Because you have the worker elephants to drop off to. Now, I thought about this and I was like, that's broken. That's insane, right? Like, that's insane. 40%, that's insane. So I'm assuming this goes, I'm assuming this is the same upgrade, right? So it's like, maybe it's like 10% or probably like 20, 30, 40%, right? This is age 4, by the way. So 20, 30, 40%. So why is this not insane? Okay, hear me out. The question is, do they have economy upgrades? Because if they don't, then they don't gather faster at all. Like that's the first civ that doesn't have eco upgrades, right? So because of this, if they can't gather food faster, wood faster, gold faster, stone faster, this is their eco bonus. Think of it like Japanese no horticulture, right? I'm assuming they don't have eco upgrades, because if they have eco upgrades and this is broken as hell. Now let's pay attention to another thing. If you guys remember, the Tughlaq Dynasty is the Delhi variant, okay? And they said or Tughlaq researches stuff faster but costs more. Now, obviously, this is a unique upgrade, so we don't know what percentage of more is. If we saw the cost of Pro Scouts, we could calculate what the percentage is. But this is a very expensive upgrade. 240, 600. Okay? And if you look, the research time is 5 seconds. So Delhi has free upgrades, but they take very long to finish. Okay? Tughlaq Dynasty has almost instantaneous upgrades, but they're more expensive. I think realistically it has to be at least 20% more expensive, maybe 30%. But the research is 5 seconds. Now, the fact that this is an Imperial upgrade tells me that if Imperial upgrade is 5 seconds, I mean, feudal upgrades are probably 5 seconds, right? Like, it would make no sense that this upgrade is 20 and this one is 5. If anything, it should be reverse. So, I'm assuming their upgrade cost is between 20 and 30% more. Raider Elephant. Okay, stable. This is Tughlaq Dynasty once again. What do we see? Stable. Raider Elephant. So, Tughlaq Dynasty does not have horsemen. Okay? They cost 200 food and 40 wood. 1/6 speed? Do you know? Is that confirmed? Or are you on Gamescom? Okay. So, Horseman has a movement speed of 188. And then Raider Elephants are going to have movement speed of 1.6. Now, obviously they are twice the cost. And they have to be a lot stronger than Horsemen. Let's be honest. Now, the question is, what kind of bonus damage are they going to have? What? Okay, I see it in the chat. Dev said the build at Gamescom is 2 months old. So, basically the way the civs are and everything is pretty much set in stone, but there is probably going to be some balance changes by the time the game actually releases. So, you know, like Raider Elephant is probably going to stay, but maybe it's going to be a 1.5 speed instead of 1.6. I'm just giving you a dumb example, right? Damage is 20. Wait, 20 plus 20 versus cavalry? Or is it 20 plus 20 versus range? Okay, so they do 20 damage plus 20 versus ranged. Wait, what's the HP of the archer? To be fair, I'm trying to think strategically with you guys. I'm trying to think in the moment. You guys know I don't do scripts. I don't know how this unit will turn out, because we have a very unique unit where it's like Tughlaq Dynasty will not have horsemen to raid. Okay. The question is, how are they going to interact with the horsemen themselves? Like if I have 10 Raider Elephants and the enemy has 20 horsemen, who wins that? Is it an even trade or not? Because if you go out on the map and your movement speed is 1.6 and the enemy horsemen are 1.8, you can't run away. So if you get caught, you're fucked. So I have no idea how these units are going to be used, because this is a completely unique concept that we have. So yeah. Now we do see they do have a castle upgrade, elite Raider Elephant, and another thing that we do see is Lancer, probably here, and then elite Lancer. And then we have a unique upgrade here called Armor Beasts. One thing I am not seeing is War Elephant. There's no way they don't have War Elephant. They only have 2 elephants? Or they only have 2 units? War Elephant is probably covered by the tooltip. Yeah, but it should still be, like, going to the elite. Because I'm pretty sure I saw War Elephants in the screenshot, right? Okay, next. Ooh! Wait, what the fuck is that? Nah, bro, what is this? Hold on, I'll ask ChatGPT to translate. So, the Tughlaq Dynasty, whenever you make a fort, you pick a governor. And these are the 6 governors they mentioned. Now, they mentioned in the page thing that some of them are defensive, some are offensive, some are religious. Okay, listen up. This is Aymer, Governor Aymer, defender. This Tughlaq Bud fort automatically recruits up to 5/8/12 powerful Ami warriors who are stronger when near the forts. Okay. Dude, ChatGPT just asked me, would you like me to polish the translation so it reads more naturally in Age of Empires 4 context? How the game would actually phrase it. I say yes. It said, Governor of Aymer, defender. This Tughlaq Bud fort automatically trains up to 5/8/12 elite Ami warriors who gain increased strength when fighting near the forts. Is this Gremlins? Man-at-Arms? Is this like, this reminds me of Age of Mythology mercenaries. Like when you buy mercenaries at a TC, that's what this reminds me of. So I'm assuming if that's how that works, you build this keep like near a big gold or something, and then you train these guys to help you fight or some shit. Okay, next governor is Governor of Bakar, food. Buildings within a radius of 2 from this fort each generate 20, 30, 40 food per minute. With a radius of 2. What is a radius of 2? Radius like Aken Chapel? Okay, let's assume... What would be the... Fuck, what would be the... No, it can't be like barracks. It has to be like blacksmith, right? 1, 2, 3... 12 houses? Times 20? I mean... It's 240, right? I'm assuming this is 2 radius, right? Like it can't... there's no way it's this, because this would be insane. Food pit mine, yeah. So, okay. So that one, obviously, you would want to build it in the back, and then you just slap houses around it, or you put barracks or whatever, right? Governor of Jalor, speed. Cavalry trained within the influence of the Tughlaq Bud fort or tower, or the Tower of Victory, gain plus 20/35/50 health. The thing is, you don't have horsemen. No, it's not percent. It's not percent. OP Ghazis? They don't have Ghazis. That's the thing. If this is like, if they had horsemen, this is broken. But remember, they don't have Ghazis. Like 50 HP on an elephant that has 1000 HP is... It's not that big of a deal. They do have knights? True, they do have knights. But why would you make knights if you can make elephants? Okay, one thing, by the way, guys. One thing I want to tell you is, you see these numbers. 5, 8, 12, 20, 30, 40, 20, 35, 50, 15, 30, 50. Do you guys know what those are? They are when you upgrade the keeps. They're not age. They're not age. They're when you upgrade the keeps. So basically, if you build a keep, it's like a shit keep. Then if you upgrade it, not only the keep gets stronger, but you also get the bigger bonus that says here. Okay, this one is... No, I can't read this one out loud. I can't read this one out loud. Governor of Multan. Town centers gain a 15%, 30%, and 50% production rate. That's a bit too much. I mean, okay, to be fair, this will, like, you're not going to be able to get 50% in feudal probably, right? But By the way, you guys thought I was debating you with the leaks and stuff, and I always told you I never debate. I never debate. Okay, the next one, this one, Governor of Szechuan. I can't read this one. This one I can't read. This one we're gonna skip. We're just gonna go next. I can't read this one. That cannot go live, so we're just gonna skip. Yeah, I can't read. That one's not making it live. I'm gonna be honest. That it cannot make it live. I'm gonna call Bill later today and. Okay, do you know what this one is? Religion. Relics and sacred sites generate 20% additional gold. And you're like, oh, that's not that bad. Elephant healers reduce incoming damage from enemies by 10, 15, and 20%. What? Is that sounds like an aura. Is that an aura? 20% damage debuff on everything? That's okay, pretty mediocre? Bro, are you dented? Oh yeah, and healer elephants can attack too, by the way, just saying. Okay, last one. Governor of Uch. Technology. Ooh. Reduces the cost of all technologies by 15/20/30%. Which is good on any Civ, but it's even better on Tughlaq Dynasty because their shit is more expensive. Yeah, here we can see. Do we see the fort on the screenshot? Oh, this fort is selected. Okay. Listen. So this is the fort, right? Right here, and it's selected, and it's selected, and then you get the options of which governor you want to take. So you can trade. I'm assuming these are raider elephants, these are war elephants, these are healer elephants, and these are probably, this looks like ballista elephant, no? And then there's upgrades too. It has 2000 HP, by the way. 10 damage. 2000 HP. Okay, let's go next. We got a lot of screenshots to go through. Ooh, okay, here we go. So these are the different governors. Governor of Multan. Which one was that? That's the villager production speed one. Increases the health of this Tughlaq Bud fort by 1,500. Molten bonus. Oh, but look. Look what's interesting. It's 1 minute research time. Also, why does it say fort improvement 3 out of 3? Yeah, does this mean this is the 4th upgrade? But it says, but why does it not say 100% here? Okay, we'll go back to that. And all of them have 4th bonus. Compounded Defender gives an extra tier for upgrades. Compounded Defender is right there, brother. Compound is under this. Yeah, guys, one thing to remember, their keeps are not producing villagers. So it's not like Delhi, where they're going to produce villagers out of keeps. You would still have to, you would have to make the keep, upgrade the keep, then make a second town center. Okay, there we go. Hey, do the math. I'm not doing the math. Do the math right now. Bloomery, this is +1 melee damage. 60, food, 150 gold. Is it 20%? It's 20%, right? What is the original cost? 50 to 125, right? Okay, so Tughlaq Dynasty upgrades are 20% more expensive, but they research in 5 seconds. All the upgrades seem normal in Blacksmith. They have 3 levels, Military Academy, Siege Engineering. Yo, imagine Tughlaq Dynasty, you make like 5 spears, Siege Engineering, boom, insta-ram. Think about that. It's probably a shit build, but think about it. Oh, here's another one. Okay. Increases the health of Tughlaq Fort. Jailer bonus. Cavalry trained within influence produce units with 25% more health. 25 more health, sorry. Wait, what? Wait, now I'm even more confused. Okay, you think it's after 50, it's another 25. It's tied to a landmark? Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. There's a Shahi walls and red brick something. I mean, we don't know what it is. Okay, what is this? This has to be the Crucible mode. Guys, I have bad news. And I need you to sit down. I think this is an aura. You see this? That's this elephant's aura. There's 3 elephants. No, there's 4 elephants. There's 4 auras. I think the damage reduction aura is an aura. These are the Raider elephants. They kind of cute as hell. But do you see something else? Look at the screenshot. What do you see? Those are massive springles. This is a size of a war elephant. This is a springled. This has to be tied to the Crucible. Because springles for Tughlaq Dynasty are on the elephants. Okay, Tughlaq Fort. Okay, so this is... Okay, Raider elephant, Ballista elephant. Okay, if you... Wait, you can upgrade Ballista elephants. Okay, for those that don't know, Ballista elephants are springles. You can also upgrade springles. I mean, yeah, but it's not quite the same, no? So this is interesting. The reason why it's interesting is because I mentioned this when we watched the preview. When you play with springles, you shoot and then there's a recharge time and they're very slow to move, right? The question is, can Ballista elephants shoot while moving? And number 2, if you shoot, can the elephant immediately move? Because if that's the case, then these springled elephants are going to be billion times better than normal springles. Now, on top of that, yes, you can upgrade springles. You can upgrade the attack speed and HP of the siege. But these guys will get biology upgrade. And there's also a unique elephant upgrade that we saw that might affect them too. Okay. Ooh, oh my god, it's expensive. Oh shit, it doesn't cost wood at all. Ballista mounted elephant affecting with dealing with melee infantry hitting multiple targets. I mean, okay, it's a springled. 300, 350. That is... Okay, that cost makes me think this is going to be very strong. What's the springled cost? Isn't it 150 and 100? Yeah, so a springled is 150, 100. This is 650 resources. Now, you know what's also interesting? Let's say you run out of wood on the map. You can spam Ballista elephants if you have trade. They have Mangonel, Trebuchet, Battering Ram, and that is a bombard right there. So they have normal siege. Okay, this is what we saw earlier, but it's just in English. Tughlaq Fort automatically. Ooh! Wait, hold on. This Tughlaq Fort automatically recruits up to 5, 8, 12 powerful emitter warriors, which are more powerful and close to... You don't make them. They're automatically recruited. So are they like patrolling around the fucking fort then? So this is, you don't make them, these are automatic, which means you want to put this to protect probably like big gold or something. Yeah, it spawns free units, it seems like. Okay. Ooh, we have, oh, House of Learning. Okay. House of Learning. Elephant Caretakers, we don't know what that is. Collateral Damage. Mahouts. Elephants move 10% faster? That shit only costs 6,150? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's like the Delhi one, but that seems very, very cheap. Wait, what's... If the Raider Elephant's move speed is 1/6, what's 10% of that? I'm not doing math in stream. Never do math in stream. Oh, collateral damage. Bonus damage dealt by elephants is probably increased by 30%. So it's 176? 176 is a lot then. Wait. I mean, it's still slower than a horseman, but that's, it runs faster than a knight. So this is bonus damage dealt by elephants is increased by 30%. So this is, I just want to make sure everybody realizes this. This is not base damage increased. This is bonus damage. So if the elephant has 20 plus 20, 20 base damage versus everything versus, and 20 bonus damage versus archers, this increases bonus damage versus archers by 30%. Okay? I mean, a lot of Delhi upgrades, I can tell you that. Varangian camp, we saw this already. Increases the health, blah, blah, blah. Ook bonus. Reduces the cost of all research by 50%. Okay, so this... let's discuss this thing. Where is that? This thing. So, it seems like you can select a governor per fort. You can upgrade that fort to get the next bonus. You make it better. But there's also a way to get it to level 4, which we just saw, right? The villager production can be up to 100%. This research thing can be up to 50%. It's most likely either through a landmark or you can only get one to level 4. Level 4 is the compounded defender according to the Civ page. Okay, so one of them you can get to level 4. Yeah. Guys, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? You didn't believe me, huh? You didn't believe me. You said, no, he's just debating. He's not saying he's gonna goof on us. I told you I got some stuff for you ready today. We cooking. I want to give a big shout out to Wayman, by the way. She sent me all these. She took all these pictures and then sent them to me. So big fucking shout out. So these are only 2 civs that we have just checked, by the way. Just 2 civs, which is kind of wild. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to be liking Tughlaq Dynasty quite a bit to play it and to figure it out. And obviously, guys, I don't need to say this, but I'm going to be making guides for all these civs. We're going to cut it here in terms of the video. But we're going to make more videos. I need to find stuff on the Sengoku Daimyo and Golden Horde. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these. I hope you learned something new. And if you're watching live, let's keep going.